All right. What up, boys and girls? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I'm logged in here. What up? What's the car you didn't post it? I did post it. I did, bro. Car pickup went well, bro. I got the car. It's pretty insane. It's sitting in my garage right now. This is the car. If it focuses, boom. You guys see it? Shit is tough. Now this needs to focus on me. Hello? I'm right here. Hello? Hello? Camera. Camera. What are you doing, camera? Corvette with a potty kit. Oh my god. um Request a small payout so it's marketing premium. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congrats from McLaren. Thank you, bro. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate it. Everyone saying congrats. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, sick, bro. Dream come true, man. Absolutely insane. Um Anyways, how about that level this morning, eh? Or actually not this morning, but this afternoon. How about that? Anybody take this? I gave this level a few days out in my Discord. But I also showed you guys this level on stream this morning with 9 points of drawdown. Currently 118 points and going. The low is probably 130. 130 points, 128 points to the low. So yeah, beautiful level there. Got absolutely smacked. Huge. If anybody took this during New York PM, the entry would have been at 215, which is the perfect 2 p.m. manipulation leg up into this area. So yeah, absolutely sick. Sickening trade. So you got a car Insta? Yes, guys. I do have a car Insta. My car Insta is at G3 Harris, like that. At GT3 Harris. That's my car Insta, and then you guys can see the car on there. That's where I posted it. I haven't posted it on the on my Keyflow Trades account yet, but I will. I'm gonna post it on there probably as soon as I get like actual photos of it. I'm gonna post it. But yeah, bro. Chick at this morning after you got off, it just kept pumping, bro. Yeah, I know. It did just keep pumping, but we got a beautiful rejection here though. That was like what we were looking for. So seeing you do this is motivating me even more to keep going, especially since you're local, so proud. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, if I could do it, anybody else can fucking do it, you know? Okay, so real quick, just want to talk about the bias coming into today. So, of course, I am bearish, like I told you guys. I am bearish from the level that I gave you guys up here, right? I gave this level a few different times. I showed you guys this level. But this is a very solid high of week candidate. Does anybody know why? Does anybody know where this level came from and why this is a solid high of week candidate? Anybody? Can anybody tell me that? Okay, I need time frame and then PDRA. Time frame and then PDRA. Boom, there you go. Daily volume imbalance, guys. Daily volume imbalance here. So, what do we know about daily PD arrays? What do we know about daily PD arrays? We know that daily PD arrays provide a weekly high or a low. And that's what we have here. We have a daily PD array, which is the volume imbalance. And obviously, this now becomes a very solid candidate for a high of week. So I'm expecting high of week here. I think Tuesday made the high, or sorry, Monday here made the high of the week, not Tuesday. Monday made the high of the week. That's what I'm thinking coming into this, okay? What further kind of solidifies my bias here is going to be this daily wick. This daily wick, as you guys can see, very clean rejection here from the daily wick, right? So clean manipulation here on this daily candle for Tuesday into this daily wick, and then beautiful, absolutely fucking beautiful move lower here. So yeah, I'm currently thinking that we have made now a high of week. Same profile as last week? No. This is currently a Monday high of the week, so this is TGIF. So this week we expect bearish Tuesday, bearish Wednesday, bearish Thursday, bullish Friday. Okay. So yeah, daily volume imbalance. Yeah, it's right here, guys. Right here between these two closes. Okay, so now all I need to do is just find an entry here. We know where market's going. We just got to find an entry. One thing that I do want you guys to take note of coming into tonight is that we have 8:30 a.m. news tomorrow morning, and this is going to be the case with every single day this week, which is why this week specifically, Asia is not going to be higher probability, and you know, um, I'm not going to be like trying to take any crazy trades here or anything like that because just looking at it from face value with 8:30 a.m. news the following morning, it is for sure lower probability than the New York session. So pretty much opposite to what last week was doing. Last week, New York was garbage. Asia was amazing. This week, I'm expecting Asia to be garbage and New York to be amazing. Okay. So those are the two differences here. That's it. Okay. That's it. So just a few things to keep in mind as we come into this. We do have a clear bias. We have a clear draw. Where's the invalidation for this bias? An invalidation for a bullish bias now for me here would be a break above this previous day high. Okay, a break above previous day high would effectively, I would start to be bullish, right? I would start to look for more longs if we break above previous day high. Okay, so basically until this high is broken, we are bearish, right? If we happen to just go up and get above this, then we are bullish, targeting new highs. Okay. But for the time being, we're going to be bearish until proven otherwise. The market needs to prove to me that it's bullish. Otherwise, I'm going to assume, based off the higher time frame, that we are bearish, right? As far as an entry goes inside of here, there's really nothing, right? We have nothing here as far as entry goes, especially 15-minute. We have absolutely nothing here. So I'm just going to wait and let price kind of do its thing. We'll have some conversations and yeah, we'll wait to see what this thing does. Give me a clean entry. I'm LGC's trades. Yeah, bro, I know you are, Lucas. Got a question. Where's the car, Twin? What happened? I got the car. It's in my garage. I showed it on stream like a little bit earlier. I just haven't posted it yet on the Keyflow Trades channel. Can we trade news on TPT funded? No, you cannot. You cannot trade news on TPT funded, guys. Just requested 9K pound on Alpha. Hell yeah, bro. Guys, by the way, if you're on Alpha, you better be using code key. Because code key is Alpha. Code Key literally makes you a better trader. Truth bomb. In your Discord for the past year and a half, taught me a lot for real. Hell yeah, bro. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. Did the wheels come with the car? Yeah, they did, bro. Everything came with the car. It has full 1016 Industries kit on it. 1016 Industries, forged carbon body kit. It's like 108 grand. And then the wheels, it has BBS LMs on it. And then I got some downpipes that I'm putting in. Those are going to be going in very soon. I got a long position, but price reversed on me. Almost lost my account. I don't know why you longed, though. Code Q will get you McLaren. Yes, it is. How much are you going to LARP with the new whip? Well, is it really LARPing if I own it, though? Up 2K on my funded. You really changed my journey, man. Much love. Hell yeah, man. Yo, look, if I've helped you out in any way, bro, I really do want to hear your experience, like genuinely. If I helped you out in any way, you know, whether you reach out to me privately, you can always hit me up on Instagram in the DMs, or you know, talk about it here, or you can just join the Discord, talk about it in there, or use code key. A best firm, they'll give you huge capital, Apex. Like not even a question, right? Always Apex. Always Apex. By the way, guys, again, I'm gonna mention this like a few times per live just because I want to give everybody a chance to be able to join. But the $380 lifetime promo is going away on Friday. So on Friday, that $380 lifetime is going to be gone, and no longer. It'll go to $120 a month. So if you guys want to join the Discord, lock in the winning team, and find out more than anything, find out how we get levels like this where we're able to top tick with insane precision. Then join the Discord, and that's where you'll learn. I'm up 1K on Apex funded, trying to get my first payout. Just wondering if you think it's better to size down and shoot for like 750 a trade, or just try to finish my buffer fast. No, I would size down. With Apex, I size down, bro. Apex, I for sure size down. How much are you up this year just from trading? Just from trading this year? 70K swing, or not 70K, so it was a 30K swing. And nothing crazy, honestly. I think it's probably for the. I'm only counting January. I'm not counting February yet because I haven't taken a payout February, not yet at least. I try to just go for one payout a month. I don't take like consistent payouts. I'll stack it and I'll take one payout a month. But between just January, it was around 40 grand. So I'm hoping for another like 50, 60K month here February. I think that would be great. By Thursday just to get a little excitement. Getting lifetime for 380 is the best thing I bought last year. Got in 2 days ago. I can tell you already made the money back spent. Thanks, Key. Learned a lot so far, man. I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah. I'm glad that the people that are joining have like good things to say, especially the new guys have good things to say and they're happy with their experience in there. What, like, you know, what I try to do in there is I try to just over deliver on value because I just don't feel right if I don't. So yeah. He's up super. Let's just keep it at that. What props you funded with? Currently my rotation is Alpha Futures, or not, sorry, not Alpha Futures. I said Alpha Futures. Apex and TPT. I'm currently exploring a few other prop firms. I'm not going to say anything until I like trade with them and at least get like a payout and like figure out the rules and all that stuff. So I'm currently trading with 2 more props. I'm not going to say what they are. Trading with 2 more props right now. I want to make sure that they're good and everything is solid. If everything's good, I get paid out. Cool, I'll push it. But if not, then I won't. So I have 2 more in the pipeline right now. Was that 40K one funded account? It's not a funded account. The 40K was a live trade. It was a live swing on a live account. What time frame do you use? I use multiple different time frames, bro. Right now I'm on the 5-minute. I know it's Lucid. I haven't tried Lucid yet, but I will. Top 1. I have not tried top 1, I don't think. I have not tried top 1 hour. We're very close here to 10 p.m. Very close. No 15-minute gap, which is never a good thing. So, guess we'll see. Like this 5-minute fair value gap here wouldn't be a horrible looking short had we not just swept this low literally just right before, and if we did not have the 4-hour open in 15 minutes. So, time flies, man. I remember when you had the red WX. Town. Now look at you, man. Bro, it's actually insane, bro, to think about that. That was not that long ago either. You know, that was 6 years ago, I think. 6 years ago. So, not like crazy long, to be honest with you. Making a top step diss track. Somebody should make a top step diss track. How do you deal with tax? I don't, brother. I don't deal with it. I have a CPA and I get my 1099s. I send them to him and he takes care of them. I don't do anything when it comes to taxes. He tells me what I should do to lower my taxes or, you know, help out here and there. But yeah, I'm not a tax expert by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I wish I could just fucking not pay them because I genuinely hate taxes more than anything in the world. So, yeah. Hey brother, what's up? Yeah, Ariane, I got a new car, bro. I did get a new car, Mr. Ariane. Yo, guys, I'll put up the photo of it here on the stream so that people can see because I feel like ain't nobody trying to scroll back. Like that's hella, you know, hella work. Nobody trying to scroll back. I'm gonna put it up here on the stream so you guys get a nice view of it. Hello. Way too large. Oh. Boom. There it is. This is hold on. This is just one picture though. You get this one's cool too. God, why are they all too large? This is the second picture right here. I had a photographer like following, you know, so crazy how the color changes though. Look at it. Look at it in this color and then look at it in this color. Fucking insane. Stupid, bro. But yeah. Active arrow. Yeah, it does have active arrow. If she says me or the car, pick the car, brother. Is that 720S? Yeah, bro, it is a 720S. Looks like the same color as your logo? No, my logo is like almost, it's like more yellower tone to it. Have you thought about moving somewhere like Puerto Rico? No. And I'll tell you the reason why. The main reason why I haven't considered moving to Puerto Rico. So for tax purposes, if you are like, if you got no family, nothing, cool, go to Puerto Rico, right? But I have family here in the US, and to me, I would rather pay pay my taxes and get to be around my family than leave my family, only see them 6 months out of the year and not pay taxes, right? So, yeah, I want to like, you know, stay closer to my family. That's why I do not want to move to Puerto Rico. What state you in? I am in Pennsylvania, bro. I'm in PA. PA, New Jersey is my area. Congrats on the thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, I gotta take that back. I forget. Yeah, bro. Come on, take that back, gang. What's wrong with you? Pearlescent paint. The paint is MSO Papaya Orange. That's the paint. Papaya Orange. I moved to States when I haven't seen my family for 5 years now. I can't, bro. I can't do it. Even when, look, like, no corny shit. Like, even when I go on a vacation, I try not to go longer than like 2 weeks because I just want to be with my family, bro. Like, genuinely. You know what I mean? Like, look, bro, I hate to say shit like this, but like, bro, we're getting older. That means your parents are getting older. I want to spend time with my parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be close to my family, spend time with my parents and shit. You know, like that time is not guaranteed with your family, so you got to take advantage of it if you have it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of that's my take on that. So on that note, go and give your mom and dad a hug. All right. Not much happening here. I think we might just inverse this 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, it looks like it might just inverse it. Looks like we'll be waiting here for 10. Only problem is, bro, like, I got nothing. There's nothing here in terms of PDRAs. There's literally nothing. I mean, we have this. So if I was bullish, like, this would be a pretty solid trade to take here, actually. But again, like, I'm just not, I can't be bullish yet. The only place that this could really reject from is this 15-minute wick CE is one area that's 343.5. So could possibly reject here, or we're going to create a new 15-minute fair value gap, or something is going to happen here. Like a new PDRA is going to get created. Because right now, through this range, from this high to this low, there is literally nowhere for the 4-hour to manipulate into. We have no 4-hour gap. We have no hourly gap. We have no 15-minute gap. We have a 5-minute gap, but it's mitigated. So we have nothing that this could manipulate to at all. Thoughts on Central C becoming Muslim? Shout out to Central C, I guess. You think about Super Bowl halftime? I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl, so I have literally no fucking clue. Every time I worked to care for my mom, she's only 53 and diagnosed with stage 4. Oh my god, that's horrible, man. That's horrible, Crystal Marie. I wish the best for your mom. That is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Is there still an Apex coupon code? Yes, there is still an Apex coupon code. Apex right now, by the way, if you want to use Apex, is currently 80% off, $50 resets. I'm not sure what the activation is, but it's 80% off. So Apex still solid, 80% off. I take any trades today? We did take a win earlier in the New York session. Asia, we didn't take anything. The day I got my car, I said fuck trading, and I drove it for like 4 hours. Yeah, except I can't, like, bro, these cars break a lot. Like, I'm scared to like drive this, to be very honest with you. It's a nice, like, dude, I'm deathly scared to drive this car. Well, especially right now, like, being it's a rear wheel drive car. It's powerful as fuck. Like, I don't want to drive it when there's salt on the roads because it's winter over here. So when it gets warmer, I'll drive it more, but I don't want to drive it a lot, bro. Keep it a stack. Do not consider OB taps manipulation, or you want to see FVG? No, I do consider an order block tap manipulation, but you don't have a fucking order block here. Alex G ran on the field. Yo, you know what's crazy? Is people will see that video of Alex G running on the field, like streaking the Super Bowl, and we'll be like, yeah, this guy's definitely a traitor. He's definitely a traitor. Are you, bro, some people, man. At this point, like, if you think that Alex G will, the truth will come out about all of them. but specifically Alex G, because this dude really streaked the fucking Super Bowl, so he could get more eyes on him. And what does more eyes do? Course sales. You know, you're genuine. You need help because actually I don't know if there's any help in you. Final price for like $4.90. If you're in the UK, you're gonna get charged like VAT or whatever, like VAT. I guess you guys have VAT. I don't know. But if you're here in the US, it's $3.80. Make sure you pay with a browser, like a web browser, and not Apple Pay, because Netanyahu runs Apple Pay. You think long? No, I'm not longing. I'm in a Blood Mountain in North Georgia. No, I'm leaning more towards shorts, bro. You want me renting my McLarens in Albania? No, I'll rent your McLarens in Albania. I'm not bringing mine to fucking Albania. I'll rent yours. I'll still be a customer. Don't worry, bro. How to do tax fraud. Oh my god. How to do tax fraud is mad funny. Yo, you know what I just realized this entire time? I didn't have music going, bro. What are we doing? Did nobody remind... You guys don't care about the music? We were not vibing. I got a 600 LT only, though. That's fine. I like 600 LT. I was actually going to buy 600 LT instead of the 720. Would you consider the 4-hour manipulation, how the 4-hour opened and swept? Oh, into this... You're talking about this rejection block? Yeah, I would consider that manipulation. It hit a daily rejection block here. That's the more important one. So, yeah. How much do you keep from your monthly income to set aside for taxes, like percentage-wise? Percentage-wise, I try to keep aside at least 20%. Like, I think 20% a month is pretty fair. What headset is that? It's like a Logitech headset, bro. Fun fact, I only started watching your stream because the music stayed for the trading. No way. Are you serious? You're bullshitting me, right? You cannot be for real. That is so funny. I actually love that, dude. Hell yeah. Can we write off Discord membership off our taxes? Yes, you can. You can write off evals. You can write off Discord membership. You can write off your setup here. Don't yo, listen. This is not fucking tax advice. Ask your tax guy. Don't ask me. But you can. There's a way to do that. Love your videos when you teach. Can you do a tutorial on the indicator with the 4-hour 1-day candle? I did. It's lower in the... Thank you for the... Shut the fuck up, bro. It's lower. It's like the only model you'll need, I think is the name of the video. You do have to have an LLC, yeah. I came for your fruit and dark chocolate plate, save for trading. We got the dark chocolate loaded up. New 4-hour here, guys. I have a hard time understanding when to dismiss certain FVGs. For example, we're currently trading in the 4-hour and 1 hour. Do you recommend leaving them visible on chart? Yeah, I still leave them visible on the chart. It's just Yeah, we have 4-hour bullish PDRA. Yeah, we have 1-hour bullish PDRA. But what time frame PDRA is this move rejecting from? Can you tell me? Disciplined execution. Which time frame is this move taking place from? 1 day, right? There you go. So obviously the daily has a little bit more weight than a 4-hour and a 1-hour. Not to say that it, like, those 4-hour and 1-hour are completely invalid, but the daily holds more weight. And that is the reason why I am bearish here as opposed to bullish, right? Does that make sense? New car reveal yet? Yeah, I revealed it. Have you gotten stupid question of the week yet? No. I don't think so. Yeah, passed my first funded? No way, Danny. Oh my god. Shout out Danny, bro. W Danny. Hell yeah, bro. Danny's brand new at trading too, bro. Let's go. Congrats, Danny. Only up from here, my bro. What was the car? Was it a Tesla? That might get dumbest question of the week. Can we say there's a bearish market structure shift on the 1-hour? I mean, yes, you can. But it's not strong, right? Because it's an internal low that we broke here. But technically, yes. If it's a continuation, does the new 4-hour need to manipulate? Ideally, yeah, it does. Key, we missed the short, bro. It's a Monday, bro. It's a Monday night, gang. We didn't miss shit. We didn't miss shit. Besides the chart we see in the live, do you have any other time frames open on another screen? Yeah. I have ES open on another screen to the right of this that you guys don't see. Other than that, that's it. I just have ES open. So NQ, ES here. Are you in a trade? No. Guys, if I'm in a trade, you guys are going to see the execution here on the chart. Yoki, what card did you get? I got a 720S, bro. I got a 720S. This is my 720S. This is me driving it. Hold on. Can we see me on the phone in there? Yo, look, big Keyflow on the phone in the 720S. W. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a water. Thank you guys, bro. Thank you, man. Would you consider getting a GT RS? I had a GT3, so to me, like, an RS is very unnecessary because I am not going to take it on the track. Not like that, at least. So what the fuck is the point of an RS? Does the flow model, not method, start with a sweep in liquidity, or can it start with a PDRA on higher time frame? Either or. It just has to be... No, it has a push into a PDRA is a liquidity sweep, right? That is a liquidity sweep. On a lower time frame, it is a liquidity sweep. You just don't see it on, like, if you're on a 15-minute, you're not going to see it. But if you go to lower time frame, it is a liquidity sweep. And then after it taps the PDRA is going to be another liquidity sweep. More often than not, right? Did you sell the GT3? Yes, guys, I got rid of the GT3. Take risk on a 50k eval. 50k eval, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I go pretty heavy. Like, if it's an eval, I go heavy. If it's a 50k funded, like, evals I'm trying to pass 1 day, 2 days, right? If it's a funded, I go, like, no more than 300 bucks risk per trade. You basically trade the forever model. I'm noticing I trade the same strat. I don't trade the forever model. Me and Matt's model are slightly different. They're almost the same. The narrative building is almost the same. But the way that I trade, how we build the bias is based on a PO3. Oh my fucking god, bro. Definitely not that guy's goddamn model. I don't know how that guy trades, but all I know is he ripped Matt's model. I'm talking about Matt Sniper, the actual creator of the forever model, not that fucking LARP. What's our win rate, bro? I don't know. I have no idea. Win rate isn't really a metric that I track too often. I mean, it's pretty good. They don't know the Justin lore. They don't know the Justin lore. Only the real OGs know the Justin lore, bro. Real OGs know the Justin lore, but I'm not trying to bring that back. I'm not trying to bring it back. I'm gonna join the Discord and I'm gonna cop a matching 720S next week, bro. Fuck it. Well, you better join it this week because it's going up to fucking 120 bucks a month, so. Bring it back like Jordan 1s, bro. Dude who passed, yeah. Basically, that fucking LARP, he was sitting in my lives like a little gooner, and he saw me take a trade, and he took the trade on his live account and pulled himself out of incredible amounts of drawdown, and then made a trade recap video on it, like flexing his bottom tick. Made a trade recap video on it, and it was the most retarded trade recap I think I've ever watched in my entire career as a human being. It was, you could tell the dude just fucking straight up just copied my trade and then try to pass it as his own. And like, it's one thing if it's a random person, like if it's somebody else, but it's another thing if the dude is literally trying to sell a course off of the trade that I take, the kind of trade that I take. And what's funny is you'll notice the guy, if you keep up with him, I don't expect you guys to keep up with the absolute dumbasses, but if you keep up with the guy, he's never taken a fucking bottom or top tick after that. So it was an Asia trade. Yeah. We bottom ticked the low day in Asia, and yeah. So Justin Orlean's a fan. He uses religion to make him yeah, that whole like religion take, I don't, not a fan. But anyways, yo, let's stop talking about it. Let's move on. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna focus on trading because we're good traders. Okay, we're good traders. Link for lifetime access. The link for lifetime access, guys, is in the description. It's the first link in the description. That link is going to be gone on Friday. No more 380 lifetime. So this 380 lifetime is gonna last for a little bit, and then that's it. Sorry I brought that up. I just saw the same. No. You don't have to be sorry, bro. You didn't know. Not your fault. I'll keep it completely honest with you. I have no idea how his forever model works. I just know how Matt's forever model works because Matt is a good friend of mine, and Matt created the forever model. That guy just ripped that model. And we do have a lot of similarities, but the only thing is the entry function is different. So the way Matt's forever model works is he has a 1 candle order block that he uses for his entry. I use a series of candles for a change in state of delivery, which is an order block, but I use a series of candles as opposed to 1 candle. That's really the main difference. Higher time frame liquidity sweep, displacement, change in state. So mine is a higher time frame PD array, a liquidity sweep, an internal liquidity sweep on the aligned time frame of that PD array. SMT, of course, and then a change in state of delivery. That's my entry function. I have 3 new TPT sim funded. What do you recommend for my trades to quickly pass the buffer? To quickly pass the buffer, TPT, there's really 2 ways to trade TPT. Okay, I've explained this before. 2 ways to trade TPT. Way number 1 is you size down into micros and you slowly make your balance, you build your balance up till you're past the buffer, right? That's number one. Way number two to trade TPT is because there's no consistency rule, you're not bound to taking a certain amount of trades. You're not bound to taking like a $300 win and a $400 win or $500 win, right? You can take 6 minis in the first trade and make however much, and then boom, just withdraw the entire thing. So the second way would be to put on a good amount of size. And on a 50K, you just need to make 2 grand and you're past the buffer. So Fantism, what's good, gang? What up, what up? Who do you consider legit? Can't even tell anymore. Very few people that are legit. Very few people. Link in YouTube description says 549. It's not 549. Use a web browser, bro. Dreams, use a web browser. Use like a laptop or something. Don't use your phone. If you didn't understand that, go back. Yeah, exactly. Is Powell legit? Powell is legit. Yeah, Powell's a good friend of mine. He is indeed legit. The Fed guy. No, Powell's the name of a trader. How'd you split your chart like that with the 4-hour and 1-day candle? It's an indicator. This is the name of the indicator right here. Like up the stream, W Sauce. Yeah, guys, everybody like the stream up, bro. Everybody like the stream up. Everybody like the stream up. Everybody. Don't mean to spam. First time funded. How we trade on funded this week since there's news. You want to go light size. You want to size light. I was in Sniper Discord before. If you mess with Sniper's like Discord, then you'll for sure mess with mine. 100%. Can guarantee you that one. What risk management rules should I follow if I'm taking a slow, disciplined approach to pass the evaluation? To pass the evaluation, if you're taking a slow, disciplined approach, general rules that you want to follow, and I'll pause the music for this real quick, but general rules that you want to follow, and I'll give you guys some of the rules that I follow. And this is for my fundeds. Rules. 2 trades per day. Okay. And this does not matter if there is 2 losses or 2 wins or 1 win and 1 loss. Does not matter. 2 trades per day. Done. Logged out. I do not care. 2 trades per day. Done. Okay. Obviously my sizing rules, which if you're, let's assume that we're on a 50K. I feel like majority of people trade 50K accounts, right? If you're on a $50,000 account, general rule for when you're first starting those and you're trying to build the buffer, right? This is when you have 0 balance in your account, right? You're at 50K. You want to risk no more than, and this is on a funded, by the way, you want to risk no more than $150 to $200 until 1K in buffer. Okay. Right. And then our time frame bias doesn't align. Shit trade. AKA don't take it. Right. Our time frame bias doesn't align. Shit trade. Do not take it. Okay. What else? Let me think. These are like the big ones. Once daily OBJ objective is hit, no trade. Okay. These are like the big ones. These are the big ones that really save me. These really save me. Okay. 2 trades per day, no more than $150 to $200 until 1K in buffer. Once you're at 1K in buffer, you up this by another 150. Higher time frame bias does not align. Do not take that trade. Once daily objective is hit, OBJ is objective, not Odell Beckham Jr. No trade. Okay. Those are my rules for funded. Now, for that guy specifically who said that, you know, what should he do when he's trying to like take this kind of approach with a eval. That's what you want to basically act if you're as if your eval is a funded, and then you can, you know, transfer those same rules into funded basically. When you say buffer, do you mean the 3K? No, I mean just like any kind of profit. So I mean the balance that's in your account. When you first start it, your balance is 50K, right? Once you're at 51K, you have $1,000 of buffer, right? Your thoughts on EMAs? I do not use EMAs anymore. There's a point in time where I used EMAs, but not anymore. Are you single? Yeah. No, I'm not. I almost just said yeah. Holy fuck. I got my ass whooped. I'm not single. Don't ever trade 2 accounts on Top Step even in the same direction. No, just don't trade on Top Step at all. How about that? That's a good one. Don't trade on that at all. Sorry for the stupid question, but what's the daily objective? Daily objective is like where your bias is, right? Like where you think that daily candle is going to deliver to. Typically, that's a previous day high and a previous day low. So once previous day high or previous day low is hit, get out of here. Are you married then? I'm not married yet, but I will be soon. Hopefully. New here, which sessions do you trade? Is it every day? I trade Asia and I trade New York. And yes, it is every day. Twice a day, every day, baby. That's what we do. Why do we not like Top Step? Just a super buggy platform, dude. Way too buggy of a platform. Hey, so you're not with... No, I am. I literally just said I am. How much RR on your trades? My RR is usually pretty good. Like the last week we hit a 20 R. Thank you for answering my question, bro. I answer everybody's questions. If I see your question, I'm gonna answer your question. I bought an instant funded top 1 account. Any tips to get a payout? I don't trade top 1, so I can't really give you my opinion on that. Best firms, in my opinion, the top 3 at the moment from what I've traded: Apex, TPT, Alpha. Those are the best ones that I like. Would you lean more for long or shorts? Shorts. Start from 305. What's a good TP? 305. The issue is that this 4 hour looks like it's going to come back up because we have not manipulated this high at all, right? That high has not been manipulated. So to me, I'm not a fan of the short just yet. In TPT, can you close trade in a couple of seconds? Yes, you can. Do you enjoy streaming and chatting with us? Of course, bro. That's why I'm here. What's the matter with Shinobi? What do you mean? What's the matter with him? What's your view on NQ Daily? Bearish. That's on trading live capital. What do you mean? I just bought TPT with code key. WWW's in the chat. Now you're for sure gonna pass and get payouts, bro. Have you traded Buell Knox? No. What are you looking for tonight's trading? I'm looking for a move down, man. I'm looking for a bearish move here. Really, more than anything, I just want to see this 4 hour candle get manipulated to the upside here. And then I would like to see a move down. But I'm not a fan of trading lower while this 4 hour has not manipulated. Bro said he's single. I'm sending my... Bro, not single, gang. 550 views, only 100. Yeah, bro. Everybody like the stream up, bro. Come on. I give you guys too much sauce for you to not like the stream up as soon as you get in here. Before you even hear my voice and see my face, you should already like leave a like. PDH could be draw. No. Right now I'm bearish, so I'm expecting a move lower. Alpha what? Alpha futures, bro. Alpha futures. What account size are you recommend with TPT? I've been debating with 15. I have 50Ks. I like 50Ks. Can you please show us how to put this indicator right here, guys? Break-even trader, what do you recommend? Depends on what your problem is, man. Sending my homegirl to your Instagram. Yeah, she's gonna get blocked, gang. I don't know if you manipulate it or not. It has to hit a higher time frame PDRA. So like if it hits like a hourly gap or a 15-minute gap, that's how you know it manipulated. Like, thanks, man. When there's news, does our live still start at 9? Yeah, it still starts at 9:15. Isn't there news at 8:30? And that means you don't trade Asia? No, that I can still trade Asia. It's just, I'm not like dying to look for a trade here, right? Only trading a good setup. Can you do a top-down analysis? I did at the start of the stream, Jason. So just go back to the start of the stream and you'll see it there. Should I take $500 payout on Apex? Try for a bigger one. It would be my first. Go for a bigger one. I would personally go for a bigger one. How many accounts do you trade? 25. Currently 25, guys. 20 Apex, 5 TBTs. You're getting the level you gave for the low of the year. How long you hold on the live account? Several months. Several months. Are you Arab? I'm not Arab. Wonder if silver has more downside. You can't really trade silver anymore, though. That's the issue. If you're a prop trader, you can't really. Since the bottom wick, you get manipulated, shouldn't be more inclined towards longs. I would be if I was overall bullish, but I'm not bullish, right? My higher time frame analysis, like daily analysis, is not bullish here. This 4-hour could deliver higher. Does that mean I'm bullish on the day? No, I'm not. Can I trade news on a Lucid? I have no idea for Lucid. I'm a DM you later. Yeah, DM my car account, Lucas. I got you, bro. I recommend anyone new challenges try static accounts. Better for beginners. Yeah, static accounts are pretty good. The only issue is they don't have a lot of drawdown. How do you copy trade or rotate between account? I don't. I use Tradecopia. I use Tradecopia, guys, to copy trade all the accounts together. I take profits and jump out or let it ride? I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be entering short if I was here, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your trade, though. Which cool words did you learn here in Mexico? I learned mama huevo, bro. That's it. But I don't think that's Mexican. I think that's more like Puerto Rican or maybe Dominican. That's all I know. I didn't really learn the language, bro. Why are you so sassy? What? Yo, what is this guy talking about? I'm sassy? How are you just playing? Right here. That indicator. What's the car surprise? I posted it earlier, but everybody keeps asking as soon as they come in because people weren't here before. This is the car, bro. This is the car, 720S. I'm gonna make a post on it soon, though. Don't worry, guys. And a video. You're low-key snippy? Don't you get annoyed by answering basic questions all day from new traders? No, bro, I don't. Honestly, I don't. Just leave the car pick up. You don't trade gold anymore? No, I do. It's just, bro, a lot of you guys aren't going to be able to trade gold because majority of the prop firms stopped allowing gold. So if I trade gold, it's not like any of you guys can. What's the point? Is there news tomorrow? Yes, there is news. We have 8:30 a.m. news tomorrow. You execute your trades on 15-minute. Sometimes I go down. Like, I use all time frames, bro. Lowest I'll go to usually is 1 minute. Alpha limited me to 1 micro on MGC, so it's pointless. Yeah, that's not even worth it. Yeah, CPS Friday, bro. How long did you trade before you became profitable? 1.5 years. Video that shows how explains my model. and how you enter a trade. Yeah, so I have two models. I have one model that's like this top and bottom ticking model where I have these certain levels where the market, you know, rejects and bounces that I have. That model I don't publicly teach. I only teach that in my premium. The model that I do publicly teach, I have a video on, and it's, if you guys go down in the videos, there's a video that's titled, I think, The Only Model You'll Ever Need, or something like that. It has like 20,000 views. That one. You're a very good teacher, very impressed. Thanks, man. I like hearing that. Theoretically, if we all took a signal now, we'd all show up in bookmap and shit, right? No, you would not, because this is simulated funds. So no, unless you're all on live accounts, then it would show. How do you not blow your account trading news? I'm not trading news. Unless you're asking me, like, in general, how you don't blow your account, and there's no guarantee to not blowing your account if you're trading news, bro. What price level are you looking for 4-hour manipulation? 25,343.5. This red level on my chart. You ever trade the 1 second? You've lost it. If I'm in the premium Discord, I'll be able to learn about it. Yes, that is where I teach this top bottom ticking model, where I get like 20R and 10R and 15R and 50R and 100R. I'm just kidding. Obviously not anything crazy, but we did just catch 20R on Thursday. When I'm going to trade with multiple micros, how do I take partials without closing the whole position? So if you have 3 contracts, let's assume that you have 3 contracts. You go up here to quantity and you select 1. And then let's say you're in a buy, you just tap 1, sell. Tap 1, sell. Market. Or if you're in 3 micros, you change the quantity here to 1. And then you set a sell right there. And then you set a sell right there. And then you set a sell right here. And then these are your 3 TPs if you're in a long, right? I like how you take the trade live. That's cool. Yeah, bro. Of course, I do everything live right here in front of you guys. Can you explain what you mean by one contract? I'm sorry, I'm new to futures. One contract is like one lot. One lot. Like one contract, one entry, one share, whatever. How old are you? I'm 24, guys. 24. Do I just wait for the class, or how do I learn more? There's pre-recorded courses. There's 2 courses that are in there. Those are available to you whenever, and you can watch those. How's the market changed over the last 2 years? When do you know it's time to change your strategy? Good question. How has the market changed over the last 2 years? Well, I think the most apparent change has been the incredibly range-bound market that we've had. And this is a weekly chart here, by the way, guys. So since, what is this, September, right? September, we have been in this range here, just going up and down, up and down, and up and down, up and down, right? Obviously, if you are not in this range and you're in a trending market, which is what we had like for the last few years, right? Whether it was trending down or up, it's a much better, easier market to trade. 2023 here, this was super easy to trade, bro. Look at this. It's just a bull market. It just goes up and up and up and up, right? This is where it starts to become a little bit more difficult, right? This area is where it starts to become a little more difficult. You can see the strength of this move is pretty weak. I mean, we went from July 24 to February 25, 2,000 points. That's it, right? So that's the main change, is that we just started ranging a lot. Moves aren't playing out. And so you have to adapt in some sort of way. And to me, what I started doing was I really, more than anything, I just lowered my size. I lowered my size by a lot. So if my average size was, let's say, 5 minis, I used to take trades with 5 minis. You can go back on my Instagram, scroll down, you'll see I used to take trades with 5 minis, no joke. I was absolutely insane. Now you cannot do that. You take a trade with 5 minis with not much drawdown, done. So the range is way bigger, all right? Give me premium, bro, or else. Bro, Verona, what have you done to deserve premium, bro? Please, if we have a 15-minute bullish FVG and it inverses, so where do we look to get the trade in 1 million? I don't understand your question, man. You're gonna have to like retype that. So is a higher time frame WIC-CE that's bullish a thing? Like sell the green WIC-CE? Yeah, that's a thing. If it hits a pity array, yeah. If it hits a pity array, yes, of course. How long does the payment last for the course? It's one-time payment. It's $380 one time. It's a promo that we've had running. It ends this week. On Friday, that promo ends and is gone forever. And Dylan just posted the link. Dylan, if you just want to send the link one more time, you can use that link and sign up. Cyber market condition requires a lot of patience. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Send my question. Yeah, send it in Cobra's Den, bro. I got you. So WIC-CE is a pity array. Yes, WIC-CE is a pity array. It is a rejection block. How do you get to only show one candle? Mine show 40. Right here, bro. You gotta change the amount of candles. So I have the 4-hour and the daily selected, right? As you guys can see here. And then 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. Are you trying to sell us something? Bro, only because there's a promo running, but after this Friday, you guys will not hear me like promote this this shit. I just wanted to give everybody like a fair enough chance to be able to join while they can, because once it goes monthly, I'm not promoting it ever again. WIC-CE and rejection block the exact same thing or no? Yeah. They are the same thing. Rejection block, there's two parts of a rejection block. There's a body and a candle. Sorry, body and a wick. I said body and a candle. Body and a wick. 15 WIC-CE with the 1 minute. Yeah. That does look pretty good. You gave signal channel. Yeah, it's lifetime 380, bro. Lifetime 380, my friend. Red raid, that's my short level, potentially. Potential short level. What do we get from lifetime access? 2 courses, community, signals, lives, a lot, a fuck ton. Do you still trade SPX? Not anymore, bro. That was a long ass time ago. Hmm. 20-point difference on my chart than yours. Make sure you have S set on and the B80J on. If you have both those on, you should be good. Set on the daily chart. Blasky, what's good, Blasky? Good, my brother. Why that level and not lower or higher wick CE? There's no lower or higher wick CE. Well, there's a higher wick CE, but not a lower one. Where's fighting? No, bro. Texting a group chat. You're not setting limits. You're checking. I would be market ordering it, so I would wait to kind of see like how it plays out. Do you use OTE? If so, I don't use OTE. I have BADJ on. How do I turn on the set? Go to the daily, and you'll see set on the right-hand side. I can't show it here because it's like off the screen, but yeah, set on the right side. You'll see it on the daily time frame. Normally, when you enter on wick CE, stop loss is at the tip. No diddy? Yes. What time the live end? I don't know. We don't really have an ending time. Just whenever we feel like it. Usually, it ended up being around 11. Young back testing or learn from tape reading. Forward testing. Always forward testing. Always, brother. Always. Are you swinging that 419 position on your live or not? I didn't take this. I didn't take the position at 419. Mainly because I was busy buying the car, so I didn't see this. But I would have, honestly. If I was in this on my live, I'd be swinging it, yeah. Forward testing, equal take reading. But yeah, basically, yeah. Can you explain the 4-hour candle? You said it did not have a manipulation move yet. It doesn't. So we did not push into a fresh PDRA here on this 4-hour candle, did we? We didn't, right? This 4-hour gap was already hit on the previous. 1-hour gap was already hit on the previous. 15-minute gap was already hit on the previous. So... You incorporate first percent FVG? Not so much, bro. Not so much. Would you ever come to visit UK? Eventually. Does the other limit order automatically cancel and trade away when stop or TP hits? No, unless it's a bracket. Unless it's a bracket. It does not. So you have to cancel it. If you are going to put in an order and you know it's going to be an overnight trade, right? For example, if you take a trade in Asia, I would highly suggest that you use a bracket order. Highly suggest, because it's happened to me before where I've blown funded accounts with thousands of dollars of buffer in them for that exact reason. Where does it need to go in order to say it's manipulated? It needs to go into a minimum 15-minute fair value gap in order to properly manipulate. Did you make a YouTube video picking up the car? I did make a video, yeah. Am I supposed to be bored of trading? No, I think trading is boring, but exciting at the same time. You can be bored, but still know that this is what you want to do. Good trading is pretty boring. I mean, we're gonna sit here like and just watch price. Like we haven't taken a trade for what, an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty fucking boring. It's just kind of how good trading goes. How do you set bracket orders? Bracket orders pretty easy. You want to use a long position or a short position. So let's say I wanted a long here. Boom. Let's say I want a stop loss here. And let's say I want a TP right here, right? Boom. Right click, create limit order. Pick your minis or whatever you want, right? And hit buy. And this now gives me a bracket order right here. So if this TP hits, the stop loss cancels. Or if the stop loss hits, the TP cancels. That's the only way you're going to have that, that perk. QE cannot... Bro, I did. I literally did, Blasky. I acknowledged you. What are you talking about? I said, what's up, my little Blasky? When will you ever drop Miami vlog? It's edited. I'm dropping 2 educational videos before the Miami vlog, though. I have 2 educational videos that are incoming right now, and then Miami vlog. Would price ever move fast enough to skip past your market orders? No. They'll get filled. How do you see this, mini or micro? Right up here. It's going to say either NASDAQ E-mini or micro NASDAQ. What if you're copy trading? Same thing. Your bracket order should go across all of them. Pick a trade yet or looking at a bias? Short bias. Short bias. Blasky's your girlfriend? Yes. You missed the GT3? No. Like, not really. Can you show your chart colors? Yeah, I'll give me a second. Ask me again in 15 minutes. What's the news you had for us today? I just picked up a car. That was the big reveal. I picked up a car. Can Shinobi fit in the 720? I don't know. We haven't tried. Why do people keep asking me about Shinobi? What's wrong with Shinobi? Somebody was like, what's the matter with Shinobi? What the fuck? What do you mean? If it doesn't give you a trade, will you leave some kind of sell limit? No, I don't see one here. The sell limit was from the level that I gave you guys here, like, for the last 2 days straight. This was the sell limit. Right there. So if you miss that, it's kind of gone, you know? How much is a McLaren more than an Audi R8? It depends which one. I mean, like 720Ss are like 250K. Audi R8s are like, what, like 180 for a nice one, 180, 200 for a nice one. Not that much more. 50 grand. Bro's gonna have 1,000 horsepower. 720, that's crazy. Definitely not 1,000 horsepower. Can you show your long/short settings on your trading view? What do you mean my long/short settings on my trading view? Is this a decent place to ask about Arthur's channel in the Discord? Arthur's is going to have his channel by tonight. Arthur's channel is coming tonight. So Arthur's is locked and loaded. He's dialed. I heard if you use code KEY, you get an orange 720S. Yes, you do. This is true. This is true information. Who's Arthurus? Arthurus, he is a analyst, W analyst. What about me? Bro, well, you weren't going to have a channel. I don't think you... Did you even want a channel, Blasky? I don't think you wanted a channel. Just finished gym, going home? All right, bet. I mean, we didn't take anything, Ox, so you didn't miss out on anything. Probably better that you went to the gym. Have you ever drove a 1,000 horsepower car? No. I have not. Honestly, where in the hell are you going to use $1,000? Nowhere. I'm in longs. Am I cooked? I don't think this looks good for either side right now, so... So red box on the screen. Red box on the screen is the current Asia session. I have 11 qualified evals stacked up, waiting for my next real estate closing so I can exploit weaknesses. There you go. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. How's your day, Master Splinter? My day was pretty good. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too bad. How long will we be doing this live session? I'll probably end, I don't know, bro. I don't know when I'll end. We just doing it right now. We're just here. What we doing? Patrick Whelan, what's good, Big PW? How you doing, Big PW? We just here, bro. I didn't even tell you look like Tuporia, like Ilya Tuporia. A W compliment, honestly. Ban who? Who? Who are you talking about? Do you rip bag? What does that mean? What do you mean, do I rip bag? Yo, you guys, some of you guys ask weird ass questions, bro. You guys are weird fellas. Thoughts on college? Cool if you're doing like higher education, I think. I think you really need it other than that. Which one do you prefer, CIZ or IVG? I usually change in state. I'm gonna short. Yeah, I mean, look, for me here, I'll be honest with you guys, there's really not much of a trade. This 4 hour kind of looks like shit. And like I said, before the live, even when I started the live, we have New York, we have 8:30 a.m. news, right? So whenever you have 8:30 a.m. news in New York, I don't anticipate a great Asia session. I hopped on for the fuck of it, to be honest with you. But I figured that there wouldn't be a great trade here tonight anyways. So I'm not like fucking, you know, itching to take a trade. If a great trade shows up, cool, I'll take it. But I'm not like sitting here trying to force some bullshit. My shoe size? Why is that relevant? Look into the wick CE of the previous candle. What previous candle? Is 8:30 news going to be a wick EOL setup tomorrow? I have no idea what it's going to look like. Literally no clue. Overall, I'm bearish for the week. So I would anticipate news go lower. All right. But I can't tell you what it's going to look like fucking like hours before it happens. Name of the website that shows you red folders for news. Forex Factory. Forexfactory.com will show you the news. A bunch of weirdos asking those things. Yeah, there's some peculiar fellas. People ask weird shit all the time, you know? Kind of how it goes. Is that an indicator showing 4-hour and daily candle? Yeah. Right here. Looks like it's going to keep going down on 15-minute. I just took a quick glance. Yeah, I would hope it goes down. I mean, like I said, I'm bearish. There's just no entry for short here. I don't see much of an entry. 8:30 news means low probability in... Yeah, so Asia and London, typically low probability if we have 8:30 a.m. news. We expect high or low of day usually to get put in New York, or just the move to take place in New York. We kind of just build a range here in Asia and London. We just build a range, whether the range is like this, whether it's flat or whether it's up, right? We essentially build a range to then target either a range high or a range low for that 8:30 news, right? For the New York Open. We are in a higher time frame bullish FVG. What makes you short tonight? Daily volume imbalance. Daily volume imbalance. Bearish. Biggest change you made in your journey trading that exponentially grew your progress? I don't know if there's like one thing I can pinpoint, to be honest with you guys. I can't really pinpoint one thing. I mean, there's a lot of things, like a shit ton of things over time. But for me, probably the biggest thing would be I stopped focusing on my P&L so much. I just traded to take good trades, and I didn't give a fuck about my P&L. So when you detach yourself from the money aspect of trading, is really, like, as corny as it sounds, like when you don't want money that bad, that's when money starts coming to you. So that's kind of how it goes, you know? If I don't make a certain amount of money by Thursday, I ain't going out for Valentine's Day. My girl's got to suffer too. W, I guess. Honestly, W. Lost in the morning over trading. What'd you take in the morning? So I still have a 9 to 5 to keep me grounded. Yeah, bro, I didn't leave my 9 to 5 for a long time, bro. I didn't leave my 9 to 5 until I had already made 6 figures trading. Like, I made over 6 figures trading, then I left 9 to 5. But I didn't leave 9 to 5 for a while, bro. It was like a very tricky approach, losing basically losing guaranteed money to then go basically like the money that you make here is based on your skill, right? And how good you really are. But you know, luckily I was able to balance it like pretty nicely because I was in car sales. I was a car salesman, and it worked out because, again, like I said, well, with car sales you get a lot of downtime, so I had a shit ton of downtime to be able to, you know, trade. So that is what I used to do. So you was rich before start trading. What? How? Car salesmen are rich? Definitely not rich. As an ex-car salesman, is there anything you recommend avoiding that salesmen push onto customers for their profits and commissions? The bullshit that they add on to the MSRP for a new car, like they sell you like a ceramic coating or a tire, like some, either it's a ceramic coating or it's like a built-in GPS or like some bullshit like that. Scam. Get that off. Other than that, not really. You just gotta know how to negotiate. Yeah, a lot of dealerships don't add it, of course. Is it possible to buy a car below MSRP? Yes. Yes, bro. Clout-seeking PW gone or still lurking? I don't know. Me and PW have the same vehicle, though. One of our vehicles is the same. So I can't hate on him too much. because he's my Raptor buddy. We literally have the same truck, like down to the same color, everything. Prefer you finance car than pay cash. They do prefer you finance than pay cash, yeah. When I get rich, you're helping me find a good car to cop. I got you, bro. I should honestly, like, that should be my service. I find good cars for a lot of people, bro. I finally broke out of being break even around $200 profit, so I feel like it's starting to make sense. Now I feel like I'm breaking even around 1K. It's just slowly, bro. Slowly. You work your way up very slow. There's no rush. Market's not going anywhere, right? You kind of just got to take it day by day by day. And eventually you get to a point where you are going to feel like you're breaking even around 10K and 15K, right? But like, it's just the natural, it's just the succession, right? That's how it goes. The slow process. Can't rush it. I know they try charging for tint or special air in the tires amongst it. What about gap insurance? Gap is good. I think you should always have gap. But gap is like, the price for gap, it differs, but gap is like $600, $700. If they're trying to sell you gap for $1,200, you're getting scammed. Have you ever heard of life insurance sales? Isn't that a pyramid scheme? Day 7 of asking for dating advice. Bro, I am not giving dating advice. So the CE of the previous 15-minute candle can't be used as manipulation. It has to be certain candles, right? It can't just be any candle. It's to be a candle that sweeps liquidity. And right now, this is the only one. All right, this is the only one right here. So, we love premium air. Oh, God. 1K to go for payout eligible on 150K Apex PA. Hell yeah. Fire. Definitely size down. 100% size down, bro. For sure size down. If I was you and you're that close to a payout, first of all, you don't change anything in terms of the way you trade. You just size down and make sure this is the time where you're extra vigilant about your rules. So you really do want to do 2 trades per day, right? You don't want to go start taking, this is like not the time where you go trying to over trade and go like 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades, whatever. 2 trades, call it a day, right? That's it. A+ setups, and that's it. $1,000, you'll get there easy, man. You got it. Why not 1 trade a day, but 2? 2 sessions. 2 4 hours. 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Five-minute IFVG cannot be used for shorts. Has to be a 15-minute video right here. Move to live with top set 15K payout with Tradeify this Thursday. Just need the days. Hell yeah, man. Fire. After hours hustling is really hustling, putting in that work. W, man. Let's go. May the price go higher for manipulation. Yeah. Kind of what I'm expecting here. What are your thoughts on Mercedes like a C63 AMG? I like them. I do like them. Would I buy one for myself? No. Would I buy one for my girl? Yeah. Looking to bad on these funded, having like 3 or 4 bad days and 1 good day, but making up for at least 75% of total losses. That's good enough. As long as your winners are bigger than the losers, right? That's it. That's all it takes. Could you finance 720 or was it cash? Kind of hard getting a loan trading. It's not hard getting a loan when you have a lot of money down. If you got a lot of money down, you'll be good. Haven't been reading the market correct these last 2 weeks, so keeping the losses small. Where have you been messing up? I feel like the market's been a pretty easy read. Do you know anyone who can teach me how to LARP? Oh, I know just the guy. I know just the guy for you, Will Sosa. Listening to you, is advisable as a beginner or intermediate to have multiple accounts? Intermediate. As a beginner, you probably should... You shouldn't, like, blow a ton of money into this as a beginner. Take it one account at a time. Right? Pull out the least amount of money that you need to out of your pocket as possible. Right? That's it. Why won't you buy a CC3 for yourself? I don't like... I don't like it enough for myself. Like, my girl loves it. I don't like them. I like BMWs more. David, are you in the Discord or no? I feel like you are. What is your... Are you not? You are? David, type in the Cobra's Den, bro. We'll figure out your issue. We'll figure it out tonight, alright? Tell me what you're experiencing. And we'll figure out what your problem is. Thoughts on people saying props will not be around for a long time? The people haven't seen the books, like the back end of these props, dude. The bigger props, obviously the smaller ones, yeah, probably, bro. Probably not. Like, they come and go. But, dude. Bigger firms like FTMO, Apex, TPT, even Top Step. These are like, bro, they're doing, if not hundreds, I know for sure one of the ones I mentioned, I know for a fact is doing hundreds of millions of dollars a month, but they're at least doing 10 to 50 million dollars a month each. So, I don't see that, like, just... I don't see that happening. I don't see them not being around for a long time. As long as there's unprofitable traders, there's going to be prop firms. Top Step Super Bowl commercial? No way they had a Super Bowl commercial, bro. Are you serious? In TradingView, it shows 6 units is $3. 50K take profit trader account and 6 contracts is the max. 6 units is not $3. 6 contracts? You never want to use 6 contracts. If you have a 50K, you only want to use 1. Only want to use 1, bro. Yeah, I'm not thinking that we get a trade here. I'm not gonna lie. So when should we change our plan from? Yeah, if we break above this previous day high, then I'll be bullish. But until then, I'm bearish. You fasting this year? Yeah, of course. Fast every year, bro. Of course I am. 100%. 100%. What I'm gonna do here is I'm probably gonna end the live. I don't see much happening here. It's really, really slow. And to be fair, I don't think we get a trade here with the way this 4-hour looks. So tomorrow morning, I'll be live at 9:15 a.m., just like every other morning. So make sure you guys are here. If you're able to, stop by 9:15. We'll be live for New York. We'll probably catch a fire deal or fire trade. Speaking of deals, Dylan just put the link for the lifetime. It's going to end Friday. And yeah, that's all I have. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If I do take any trades or if I see anything, I'll put it in the Cobra's Den. So if you're in premium, you guys will see it. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.